on my head.
He can't win it.
Yeah, he's all in.
You know.
I better stand up though.
Yeah.
It's been lucky for me
shake the
standing
hands. Shake our hands. 26, 60, yeah, he'll gather.
Well, there's the 8.
Date with an 8. Pretty good form. 5 or 7 will make it interesting.
You know what? It just felt, Vicky, like Kravchenko was playing a great game. I don't really know what happened.
It fell to pieces. It fell to pieces at the last level. He let himself get into a situation where he's all in for less than the minimum bet. I mean, that's what happened there. And
he's going to have 8 points anyway through 2 matches, which I believe is going to keep him in the top 4.
Yeah. Heads up break. They have to count the chip.
They seem to have been avoiding each other, but working up now to the face-off. What do you see in it?
They obviously can't avoid each other now. There's only 2 of them. And I'm sure Tony G will be picking up the aggressive pace and raising a lot more. And it may come down to whether Eddie Scharf is still feeling feisty like he was at the beginning.
Scharf on the button here with the small blind. Yeah, I mean, obviously, points not only get you to the final table, Vicky, but translate to chips on the final table. So everything translates to prize money and prestige at the end of the day.
Well, this matchup wouldn't translate into prize money for Tony G. Of course, most likely neither of them hit the flop.
It wasn't a huge raise, 15 to 35 from Scharf.
Check.
And
is Tony G check passing here? Scharf can't call a raise.
I don't know. Eddie's got his... Oh, here, this is it. And this is pressure.
There we go.
And he's picked a... His timing is good here.
Yeah,
This is the first move he's made on Eddie tonight.
It's a lovely bet. He knows that looks like a caller's flop. Check raising.
Yeah. Lovely. That's lovely. And a big swing, actually, Vicky, because by taking that pot, instead of giving it up, he's knocked Eddie down to about 150.
Yeah, it's a 3-1 chip lead for Tony G.
Yeah, it's a free shot. Ever since Tony got the chip lead, he's never looked like he's in danger of going out. It's kind of been a rare display of tactical genius.
Cool.
You don't really expect that from Tony, do you?
Well, I guess he's demonstrating extra moves. You know, it will be absolutely dominant in his mind that in the last Premier League he played too fast. Wasn't the right strategy. He's got to do it differently.
Jeez, if he ends up with 18 points here, I mean, after being virtually laughed off the table by Helmuth in Premier League 1, he's going to have a points lead on the field.
17,000.
It's going to be basically nailed on.
Cool.
And
what a call from Eddie Scharf. Does he know he's in front with 10-6?
You think he's going to lead at it, or is his plan to check raise?
Check.
I don't know what his plan is. I mean, maybe he knows he's in front.
Jeez, that's about 64K.
Tony has to fire another bullet. He has to. I mean, if Scharf's planning to check raise, then he deserves to win the pot. If he calls on the flop and check raises the turn with that hand, Scharf deserves to win. But I think if G does bet again, it'll be enough to take it.
35,000.
I mean, either Eddie called
I'm
here.
all in.
Oh, wow.
That's just beautiful. That's just gorgeous poker. I love it. He calls on the flop with nothing, Jesse. He's at 10-6, he's got no hand. He calls and he check raises the turn. It's just magnificent. I mean, I don't like flying, but if this guy was in the cockpit, I might actually relax and enjoy it. I think this guy knows what he's doing.
It was great stuff by Eddie. I mean, there's a lot, obviously, all the Premier League players are watching this, are going to be aware of what Eddie's doing. You've seen it. Do you have to rate him differently the next time you play with him?
No, I always rated him. I always did. I think the other players are dismissive of him because they think he plays too slowly.
Tony's hit the pair.
Check.
bottom angle.
Yeah, a bit of an outdraw there for Tony G. Ooh.
You know that?
Oh, the chips could go back the other way now.
20,000.
And it just won't be Shaft's fault if they do.
Call.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing he's called there to call the river as well, Vicky. He needs the jack. That,
Oh, Shaft's got to pay him off on the river.
60,000.
He's got to pay him off.
he hasn't called yet. Yeah, there it goes.
No, he's cool. But that's such a shame because
15 short.
he won those chips so beautifully the hand before. Now he's shipping them over on simply a hand he can't get away from. It's a pity.
What's the hand?
Super. Seems good.
Not too fair. I didn't see the two. All in.
All in.
This is what he's got to do. He's got to move in. Oh, there's a call from Tony G, but he's done nothing wrong, Eddie Shaft.
Well, the quick call, you're guessing it's better than Queen 8.
Well, it is, but Shaft's got a
yeah.
chance.
And it is a 200,000 plus pot. 260 actually. This would.
You're happy you
this
got
would,
that one instead of like Jack 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's picked a good time here, Eddie, because this would bring him back just about to
I
where he
feel I need to
started
hit
the
an ace.
heads
I
up.
don't hit an
Although
ace.
he's a dog.
You got
Oh,
the ace.
You
Big
got
well,
one,
the 8.
big one.
pair each.
I knew I had to hit it.
Doesn't
How
actually
about
change
another
anything.
eight? No,
Shaft
just a
still
jack.
needs a queen or an 8.
Or queen.
Jack will keep you alive.
Yeah,
Tony
he's on the
G's
queen,
on the
he still has
verge
a sweat
of
for a
running
10.
away with this Premier League.
9.
Ooh, that was close.
No
I mean,
help.
dominating.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, if
Pair
it
the
comes
board.
to blank on the end, Tony
Yeah,
G
pair
is
the board with an 8.
soaring in
Yeah,
front
you try to pair with an 8.
in points.
Come on.
Yes!
Wow.
Baby!
Another
You
I got
first
a
place
flush.
for Tony G.
I'm not that down. Well done.
After 4 league matches, every player has been in action twice, and the win from Tony G. How dominant is he? His final table placing is not confirmed, but his ticket is booked with 18 points. Also in the promotional zone, Black and DeWolf and Scharf. The second place tonight has catapulted him to the good showing. In the playoff zone, third place tonight from Kravchenko has kept him with 8 points. And disappointing result for Annie Duke, but still hanging in there with 6. Marcel Lusk as well in the playoff zone. But the relegation zone, big danger, Phil Hellmuth. He'll be in action next time along with Fraser and Helpy, and he'd better get his game in gear or get dizzy falling. Very disappointing from the Devilfish tonight. The bagel to go along with his 1 point from before. He'd better get his head together or get out of the Premier League.
It's been amazing, and I want to go for the clean sweep. I want to win all 6 now. I'm just feeling it, and I could do it. And that's what I want to try. I know the odds are not the best, but I could do it. Got the heart and commitment to the game to do this.
18 points for Tony G so far. Next time, defending champion Juha Helpy and Phil Hellmuth in trouble and needing points here on the Party Poker Premier League Poker.